Hey guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Live from Letdown. Today, we're featuring a full performance from Chile with an interview at the end. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video. It definitely helps promote the artist. So with that being said, this is Chile and they are Live from Letdown. All right, guys. So we just finished with Chile. We had an amazing Live from Letdown session. We're so excited to have them back for a second round, and this time even more songs. So we want to go ahead and start off with saying that it's been an amazing time to have you guys back in the studio. So since you guys had your first Live from Letdown session, how do you feel Chile's sound or chemistry has evolved since then?
First, I want to say thank you for having us back as well.
Fuck yeah.
It's always super awesome to be recording here with you guys. It sounds super great, and I can't wait for the finished product. But the sound has evolved quite a bit, actually, because the first time we were here, Paul actually came in quite last second, learning that song because we had another drummer that just had left. So he came in a little late to the party, I guess you could say, and he just filled it in very well. And ever since, it's evolved pretty quickly. And, like you guys see now, we have some new songs out, and I'm excited to see what else we got in the future.
Fuck yeah, they sound awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is when I came in, they had some songs kind of already written from their time with their previous drummer, and we got into a pretty good writing session together, or writing mode together, and that's kind of helped bond us a little bit. We also took a cool trip to Japan, which was a really cool bonding experience. We got to play a show out there with a band named Salsa. The only thing we were missing was the tostadas. We had the chile and the salsa, just no tostadas. But yeah, it was really cool. And I feel like we've learned how we all kind of interact musically together, and we play to our strengths.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have to ask, how did you guys land the gig in Japan? And how was that for you guys? Holy shit.
That would actually possibly be more of a question for our guitarist. But we had a few bands from Japan rolling through a venue called Rosewood. And we were there to support, and we ended up getting some connections. And after asking, a little bit, took a little bit for them to get back to us, but eventually they did. And we had a show lined up in Japan with a few other awesome bands. Went out there and had an amazing time, sold some merch. Of course, got to see the rest of the area. It's super beautiful out there. But yeah, to get into specifics, it would probably be more our guitarist to say exactly how we got that show, I guess.
Fuck yeah, man. I think that's a bucket list for anyone to play in a different country, especially across the world. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
It was super cool.
We got to put you on the spot, man. Like, talk about your experience with Japan. Like, how did that happen? How was your experience?
So we, as Jesus said, we played a show in, I don't know if it was Rosewood or Mona, one of the sister bars down there in downtown. It was also with State Limbo and I don't remember the other local band, but we had got into contact with booking agent Coda Finn, and we had opened up for maybe 2 or 3 Japanese bands that were rolling through El Paso. And just how, like, after every show, just out of I guess just kindness, you could just go up to the band and like, hey, let's play together sometime. You guys sounded great. Just saying that to other bands and stuff. And I had messaged them on Instagram, like the same thing, like, hey, let's hang out. Or, not let's hang out, but let's play together sometime, And they had left me on red, which is not a big deal, I get it. And this was like October, November, and I had already moved on with life. I had already forgotten the message, like anything. And then like January, February, we just got a message in our DM saying like, hey, do you guys want to come down in June and play? We're like,
why not?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Why wouldn't you?
Tokyo, baby.
It honestly was just out of pure luck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm super grateful they even like had an interest in us in the first place, because it's, we don't even have a lot of followers like currently on Instagram. So like for them to even like give us the chance to go ahead and play, it's like, I'm super grateful for that, like forever. And like, yeah, if you ever have the chance to go, like I know State Limbo is actually doing a tour on like next month.
Yeah, I think it's next month.
Yeah. They're doing a tour out there around the same people that helped us get on there. And yeah, if you ever have a chance to go there, it's beautiful, man. Like I'll say this, like the music out there, I guess the passion and the love they have for music, it's like on a whole different level. Like you can just feel it, like everywhere is music oriented. It's insane.
Dude, well, we're so glad that you guys got a chance to experience that, and
thanks, man.
You know, like that sounds like the fucking trip of a lifetime.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's awesome to hear. So we're gonna move on to the next one. When people think of Chile, they might expect something spicy. What's the funniest or weirdest reaction someone has had to your band's name?
It's usually just kind of like Chile, like why that, you know, like out of all the names. But in all honesty, it was just when we first started this band, we were in a garage for like 9 months, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna book a show, we're gonna play it, we'll worry about the name later. And then I think it was Jesus that came up with Chile, and we were like, all right, fuck it, it's Chile for now, we'll worry about changing it later on down the line. And we just never changed it, and ever since then, it's just, I hear like, I've wanted to change it a couple times, but people tell me it's cool because they don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, it doesn't sound like a specific genre, which is nice.
And I'll be the first one to admit, when you guys came in the first time that you guys did a Live from Letdown, I had no idea what to expect. And I was trying to do a deep dive. I was trying to, like, you know, find out the music and everything, try to get a feel of what was going on. And I'm like, fuck, like, this is interesting. So it keeps it original and keeps it cool. So if it works, man.
Yeah.
Keep it, man.
It's definitely a step in the correct direction I would like to go musically, especially now that we have Paul. Like, I give him his flowers or I try to give him his flowers like anytime I try, like I can. And like, he knows how much of a help, like, he helped us. Cause like our last time, like Jesus said, he learned the song within a week, and that's just like insane, like crazy insane.
And that's awesome, because you guys could have fooled us. If you wouldn't have said anything, we would have just guessed that you guys have been doing that for the longest time.
No, so. Yeah, that's why, like, yeah, like we've had like we butt heads a little bit, but what, like, you know what I mean? Who doesn't? But I think we've finally found like the love that we have for the music and like our chemistry, and like he knows that like it's more than like, this is his band. He's not like just like the replacement that we found 6 months ago. This is like his band. He's just as important as part of this. Like, even with the 2 new songs we played, the first 2 songs, he helped write those, like, structure wise. Like, I just brought him a riff. I was like, I do not know what to do with this, and Paul was like, let's try this, and like, yeah, I tell him all the time, like, dude, like, you help so much with the songs and everything. Yeah, he's such a blessing. He's such a blessing. Yeah.
That's awesome to hear. And I think a lot of bands don't have that chemistry, and to hear that you guys have it with all 3 of you, it's very refreshing to hear, and it's so cool to hear that everyone puts in their part of the writing process. And especially when you don't know what to do, it's always nice to have someone else to listen to it, that they can throw in their 2 cents, or they can groove to it, they can jam to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's so cool, man.
Well, he has his YouTube channel where he does a bunch of drum covers, and like,
which are fucking badass. Hell yeah.
I knew like he could do it. I was like, this guy is gonna, whatever I throw at him, it's just gonna be like insane. So and same thing with Jesus. Like, I haven't told any of these guys what to do in so long. Like, I just have full trust in, like,
it's a neat collaborative process, our writing process. And I think going back to the name and like expecting something spicy, one of the cool things that I think comes out of our sound is we have spicy, quote unquote, songs that are a little bit like harder, heavier, kind of in your face, but we also have these really cool, technical, kind of proggy sounding stuff, and it represents all of our input, which is really nice. Like, all of our ideas are equally expressed in the band. I think Nathan put it one time, we're all leads. Like, each one of us is playing a lead part on our own instrument, and there's enough space, since we're a 3-piece, that we can do that. So yeah, I think that's one of the coolest parts of our band.
A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to make instrumental music feel complete. What's something behind the scenes that you guys do to make every track still feel like a full story?
It's just always collaboration, really. At that point, just making sure that we're sending each other parts and and seeing how we feel about that. And of course, making sure that everything still sort of actually plays like a good role, and it's not like taken from anything else or anything. Just making sure that it fits, it sounds right. Whether you're taking away a little bit, like let's say being a little bit more quiet on the bass or playing a little bit more, it all of course serves its own like purpose in making the song sound complete. But yeah, I definitely don't need. I don't believe that vocals are needed to make a song feel full and complete for sure.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I've been doing instrumental music for maybe since 2019, 2020. And it's not that I don't like vocalists. It's just sometimes they make or break the band. You know what I mean? And I guess I just haven't found that one vocalist where I'm like, I need him. Like, I know for sure 100% he's going to sound amazing like on this track. And even then, like, I guess the way we have our song structured, maybe there's a path for the vocals on there, but it'd be like super hard for them to like, they would just have to be very aware of what they're doing and like pull it off a certain way. I'm not opposed to vocals, you know what I mean? I never have been. I love vocals. But yeah, I think it just comes to the people's I guess when it comes to instrumental music, it's more the vibe. You know what I mean? Because there's a bunch of music that sounds great with vocals. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. It's just hard for me to explain like instrumental music just because it's all I've known. That's all I've been doing for the past like 8 years, and it just comes to me. I'm trying to like explain the theme of our EP that we have. You know what I mean? I subconsciously, I guess, I had like a I guess kind of like a moment where I just couldn't find myself religiously, you know what I mean? So I guess that kind of like subconsciously plays in the music. Like, I guess a theme of lost and like just trying to find yourself, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's just more of the vibe. Like, as you can tell in our last song, it's very Chan like esque, and it's just very what we're feeling in the mood. Yeah, I'm sorry, I went on like a weird tangent, but like,
yeah, man. And you guys have an amazing sound. You guys have a very unique sound, and I don't think anyone else can replicate that because that's who you guys are.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
We want to thank Chile for coming on to for revisiting us on their live from Letdown sessions. So we want to bring it back to you guys. Do you guys have any last words for your fans, for new audiences? What do you guys want to leave them with?
Well, of course, you can start off by following us on Instagram, Chile_EPTX, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, follow Letdown Studios as well, so that you could see the performance. We do have a previous performance with them as well, if you'd like to check that out, a song under the name of Aranea. And of course, we just released an EP that'll be out on all streaming platforms. We're just having a bit of issue with one of them, but hopefully we'll get that fixed.
Oh yeah. So again, thank you guys for tuning in for our episode of Live with Letdown. We'll see you all in the next time.
Cool.
Thank you.